Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And as usual, if you're here for the first time, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe. And to my current subscribers, I appreciate you guys more than you know, and I truly do mean that. So let's just get right into it. You know, just trying to do a little bit of a follow-up on what's going on with the SEC and Coinbase. And you know, it seems as if the SEC is going to drag out this case all the way, and it's going to be spending a lot of taxpayers' money here in the United States, which is almost as if it's unnecessary because Coinbase does have the money to fight back. Coinbase petitioned the SEC, and they submit information to the court. Is that they had 20 days to respond back to them saying that they're listing tokens that are considered securities, and they're doing most likely some unscrupulous acts that are breaking the laws that the SECs have in place. Coinbase is demanding a short answer to explain a few things that they have in their case, and the SEC has not responded back as of yet. They are pushing back and delaying the whole process. Now, what this tells me, and everybody should know, because you know we talk everything crypto from the federal level, local, and the international level to things that pertain to the court. That basically means the SEC, for most of you don't know, has waged a war on crypto in general. Now, they did define that a few tokens are considered commodities, and I'll say the reason why the SEC has not gone after Bitcoin is mainly because Bitcoin now belongs to the people. There's no CEO that they can go after and blame anybody because Bitcoin is too far gone. Now, with Coinbase, who has been trying to comply with the rules and regulations, the SEC has just went ahead, and what they did is actually did their so-called investigation and determined that they are non-compliant. Now, this sends a very, very loud messages to a lot of crypto tokens and exchanges who want to expand into the United States. They are all taking a step back and looking to see how this situation is going. And it's just a matter of time before the SEC start focusing on Robinhood. Another reason why Robinhood is probably not listing so many different tokens and they're taking their time and narrowing down the process, I think the SEC is trying to follow that process as well, because they wanted to deal with the stock exchange and get things that are being set up as an ETF, mutual funds type of, or what they call it, the package, the suite package of ETFs. They were offering cryptos as one of those caveats as well. Now, the SEC did put guidelines in place to say, oh yeah, yes, you can go ahead and list tokens as well as to stockholders. But it just seems as if the rules are constantly changing. And this is the reason why I would not be in a rush for Safemoon to go ahead and put an exchange in the United States, because the rules are constantly evolving, and that will create so much chaos as time go on, and it can actually damage the well-being of the product. Because as we do know, Ripple has a situation, and Coinbase went ahead and complied when the SEC said that Ripple was not being compliant, and they delisted XRP. So now, knowing that they were following all of the rules and regulations, the fact that the SEC is now focusing on them, I don't think Coinbase would have even tried to do anything to break the law, because they've been paying millions of dollars whenever the SEC said they're in violation. So again, I think Safemoon should really think about taking their time and waiting to see how this process goes through with the SEC, because it could be a financial situation that can really hurt Safemoon in the long run. So stay international for a while. The EU and the UK do not rush the process. Another thing I want to elaborate on is that Binance Japan. Binance Japan, for most of you who don't know, Binance went ahead and acquired a secure exchange, which is one of the largest exchanges in Japan, and that will actually be launched in June, at least after June of 2023. Now, the Japanese crypto space is very, very large. I did take a look at the secure exchange, and I took a look at them from a volume standpoint. That exchange was doing an average of 3 to 4 million in volume on a day-to-day basis. Now, that is some really, really good volume, but once Binance actually go ahead and hit the switch to go ahead and start offering service in Japan, once everything's in place, that volume is actually going to increase. The price of the token as it stood before they had 307, and that price has actually risen up to 18 cents. Now we do know that Binance is $300 and some. So for those of you that are investors and do a lot of diversification, this may be a good time to maybe put a few dollars on BNB, because the price of BNB is going to go up, because a lot of people are going to be buying BNB to go ahead and exchange and swap in tokens over there in Japan. So Binance is now growing larger and larger as time goes on, which actually is really good for the crypto space. And of course, unfortunately, they did move out of Canada. So guys, we talk everything here, international, local to the United States, and the federal level. So I want to bring this information to you guys. We do know what's going on with the Safemoon exchange, but we need to look at the bigger picture and see what's going on with the other exchanges to make sure we don't get impacted, and educate ourselves to know what we need to look out for, because we know what the United States is doing with the SEC, with the exchanges, etc. Last but not least, I know a lot of us keep talking, like myself, we talk with the exchange and the blockchain, as well as we are waiting on the update from Apple in reference to the bill. I would not be surprised if the bill has been approved. They probably went ahead and submit the Android version, and once that is available, they're going to go ahead and release that as well. We are not talking as much about the NFT marketplace, and I think that may be one of the major features. Even though the NFT marketplace is already in the Safemoon wallet, there's going to be even more additional hooks to that into the Safemoon exchange. And most of you who don't know, NFT is a multi-billion-dollar industry. If you know what OpenSea is doing, as a lot of our pieces are going to be coming together, Safemoon is going to be making a lot of money on all different facets once they go ahead and start releasing this product. And again, because that's the reason why I keep telling you guys, go ahead and get your Safemoon now, because it's just not the exchange, it's the additional components that's going to be revenue generating, that's going to help build the product to where it needs to be in the next few years. So guys, this is a short video, and none of my information is financial advice. And as of making this video, the Safemoon price is 30170. And until I see you guys again, you guys have a good one, and peace.